Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is not that busy of a day. I just gotta do some laundry and yeah, I guess I'll show you that. My apartment is a little bit different because I do in fact have laundry. I bought a washing machine myself and I bought a dryer for doing my laundry. I don't like to waste money at a laundromat. I really don't have the money to waste a laundromat. So I just, bought a washer and a dryer, and it's actually really useful for me. So yeah, I guess I'll show you that. So yeah, just got a bunch of clothes. Have to do 2 loads of laundry today.
Puppy. Hi, kitty. What you doing? What you doing? You sitting on top of my washer? Yes. You do know you need to move. Come on. Thank you.
Yeah, so this is the washer. It's got a separate washing and spinning compartment. It's better than having to go to a laundromat. And you just set it in the tub and let it drain via gravity. It's pretty good. Don't have to waste like $50 at the laundromat. Crazy cat. What are you two doing? You like the sound, Luna? Now I am putting everything into the dryer, which I'll show you that. Just a little dryer right here. See, cute little dryer. Takes like 3 hours to work because it's plugged into a normal electrical socket. It doesn't have the same amount of heat that a standard dryer would. It has 2 heat settings and a no heat setting for like air drying stuff. But yeah, it holds not that much clothing. It's not too bad. It saves me money. So yeah. Yeah, that dryer vents directly into the house, so it makes it a bit hotter in the house. It's just warm air, so it's not like it's any poisonous gases or anything, particularly nasty. Just makes it a little warmer. So usually we open the window in the summer when it gets a little warmer, and we vent out the hot air with a fan. It's good that it saves me money. It's a bit more work, but with that work comes a $50 less of an expense. So it's better than nothing. I'm currently just making some coffee to help wake me up. I basically take a midday medication that makes me kind of tired, so I generally take a nap, and then I have to have a little more coffee, because then I will stay awake for the rest of the day. I have my little drink station here. Got a little kettle for tea. This thing is actually an iced tea brewer that has a special quart, 3-quart jug that came with it, that you know, put the spout up against it and the stuff comes out here. You put the tea in the basket, water in this thing, tea in the basket, this little basket here, put it in there, and you can brew iced tea from any tea bag. And then I have my really cool coffee maker right here. This makes both pots and little individual baskets of coffee. I make my coffee 1 cup at a time so that I don't waste it. Because while I do drink a lot of coffee, I don't drink an entire pot of coffee a day. Generally, I save the pot of coffee for if I have company over. Funny story. This particular house does not have good electricity. The part of the electricity in this house, the wiring is not, the circuits are kind of screwed up. So when you run the coffee pot and the air conditioner at the same time, you overload the breaker, which I don't know if that's normal with other places, but it's normal here. So you can't run the coffee pot and the air conditioner at the same time. So I kept forgetting to turn off the air conditioner when I was running the coffee pot, and I kept flipping the breakers or tripping the breakers, and so I called the electrician and I was like, what the hell is wrong with this apartment? The breakers keep going off. It's just a good thing that the fuse box is right outside of the apartment, or the breaker switches. We don't have to go down to the basement to do anything. And yeah, my landlord sent out the electrician, and he's just like, well, are you running both of them at the same time? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, oh, there we go. And so I learned, turn off the AC before you turn on the kettle or the coffee pot. Yeah, just making oven baked potatoes tonight. Bob needs a meal after work. He doesn't eat all day at work. I mean, they give him a lunch break, but he says that it'll just make him hungrier if he eats while he's at work. So I usually try to make a meal when he gets home, or try to make a meal for when he gets home, because I usually have the time that he gets home. But he works a 10-hour shift, so yeah, I can understand that he's hungry when he gets home. So it's just oven-baked potatoes, or rather oven-fried potatoes. Basically, you just cut them up and toss them in some oil and throw them in the oven. But you can add all sorts of stuff to the oil. So I add a lot of spices to the oil. And it's pretty good. Gets a nice crisp on it. And it's usually pretty filling. By the way, I'd also like to give a shout out to Whisper8 for subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much. It's always nice to have somebody acknowledge. Alright, well guys, that was my day. Hope you enjoyed it. I was home pretty much all day. didn't really have anything to do, and otherwise I am pretty much done for the day. I'm getting ready for bed. I am just doing what I need to do, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye now.